Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction to a death battle, and today we got Saitama versus Popeye. I'm Deviant Dario.
Infinite One.
And I like to admit, someone pointed out in the comics in the last video, yes,
Fucked up.
I fucked up. I for some reason picked a fan comic of One Punch Man, but to be fair, I thought it was so damn good. It was actually kind of convincing. That being said, so he did not fight God, as far as we know, so that's just out of there. And we'll just go straight to the fight and see what happens. So here we go.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all.
That face is disturbing.
Yeah, that was the. Can't forget there was another animated.
You lower the volume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, scrap's always so expensive. No thanks.
No one bad-mouthing me spinach. Put 'em up, yes, big palooka.
Whatever.
I'm more than okay. That's how it starts.
Ooh.
He's still close. Yes. Yes. Yes.
You ain't got a scratch on yes.
I know, right? Overwhelming strength is so boring.
Dude, is it getting a lot sharper, the animation? Oh,
Up. Rip.
bleh.
Yeah.
There it is. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay.
Yep. The hit. Yeah.
A little bit more interesting now.
And there's that rubbery shit. Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
I love it. I love it.
Fucking video game style. That's
I'm just a guy who's a hero for fun. Who the hell are you?
I am what I am.
I mean, he's not wrong.
What do you know? How am I gonna get back now?
Oh. Okay, but why though?
Excuse me?
You just flipped the continent. A continent. Jesus.
What the fuck? So they're fucking with us.
I mean, we kind of should have seen that coming. I knew it was going to be a spoof to begin with, but this is so, you know what, I'm just having fun with this. That's the scariest looking art of Popeye I've ever seen, and I love it. Oh. Oh.
Amazing! This is amazing! How did you get so strong?
I eat me spinach.
It's such a simple answer. What?
Oh.
Okay.
Can this be? My heart's beating so fast. My muscles ache. I can feel them again.
He finally has a match.
Just jump off the sun.
Cause I can't stand no more.
Don't run out of. Oh,
I found it!
don't run out of breathing.
Thank you, weird spinach mascot.
Wow.
What?
Okay. I don't believe. Wow. Oh. Oh.
Aw.
He took a big gamble, but now he is scrambled. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
I love
Nice.
this. I love this way more than I should have.
Isn't Saitama's whole gag that he can't lose?
It is, but
Yeah, what is
more
this?
nuanced than that. Despite breaking his limiter, Saitama's strength isn't limitless. He's said so himself.
Breaking his limiter meant
Okay.
his strength was likely infinite, but there's nothing left in his world powerful enough to push him to get stronger, like a bodybuilder stuck with 5-pound dumbbells.
He also doesn't possess some magical ability to kill someone in one punch regardless of effort. Powerful adversaries like Boros and Garo have survived his blows repeatedly, albeit briefly, and he's never met anyone quite like Popeye the Sailor Man.
According to the mangaka, One Punch Man's gag is that Saitama is an anime protagonist at the end of his series, slapped in at the beginning of his series, where he's too strong to have a challenge.
So, if we know Saitama's strength does have a limit, what is it?
We know he can deflect Boros' planet-destroying blast, but he was clearly super casual about it. He may have called it his serious punch, but that's the joke. He's only now getting kind of serious.
In order to get as generous a number as possible, let's assume Saitama was exerting the least amount of effort he could to throw that punch. Since he's still technically a human, we can assume the ratio between the
Technically
least
a human.
amount possible and the most is relatively consistent with other humans. Let's just say he burned the equivalent
If you
of
say so.
only 1 calorie relative to the strongest punch ever recorded, which was over 1,000 joules. For reference, the average person burns about 1 calorie a minute doing absolutely nothing. So this is assuming Saitama is literally as casual as physically possible.
That'd make his strongest punch about 200 times greater than his weakest. Using Boros' energy blast as a base, Saitama's theoretical strongest punch would be over 11 yotatons of TNT. That's absolutely insane. Enough
Nice.
to annihilate Uranus 4 times over.
That's impressive, but it's still far less than Popeye's Starbuster
Of course.
which was millions of times greater. Sure, this is only an estimate. We don't know Saitama's full strength exactly. But the point is, whatever it may be, it can be measured.
That's right, but trying to compare them with just numbers isn't the whole story.
Yeah, and Platoon 4 is literally just says fuck numbers.
It's still a semi-realistic world that generally obeys the laws of physics.
Popeye in his world, on the other hand, can't really be measured at all. The dude's occupied 2 places at the same time, ripped the film strip he's animated on, and knocked out the guy drawing him. Can't do math to figure that out. Popeye
Yeah, he's literally reality breaking. There's
Even if Saitama
no,
was
there's
strong
no
enough to
sense.
kill Popeye in one punch, Popeye has survived being fully disintegrated, only to recover good as new. Hell, God turned off all of reality and Popeye just ignored it.
And on the flip side, there was nothing stopping Popeye from just turning Saitama into a bunch of eggs, which he can do without spinach. So even if Popeye was weaker, he'd still have a way to finish the job in one punch.
Saitama
Oh,
is
that's why he turned.
one of the
Okay,
strongest combatants we've ever seen, but
that's
pure
right. I keep
strength
forgetting
is
about
no
that. When he
match for
punches
Popeye's
things, he can
insane
just break it
power
down
and
to its like lesser
plain old cartoon
form.
shenanigans.
If you thought nothing could match the One Punch Man, now you know Popeye's spinach can.
The winner is Popeye.
God damn it, Boomstick.
All right.
That's a wrap for our anniversary season. Thank you so much for watching and supporting us for over a decade. Here's to another as Death Battle will return in 2022.
Oh yeah. Do we get who's one of
Hold
them?
on. Bigger heroes? Villains?
Wanda.
9.
As we expected, it was going to be a goof fight, a ridiculous one at that, and you know what? It was interesting to see that Saitama actually had a match. In fact, more than a match. He finally meet his end.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
Beep beep. Oh my god, it has been so long since
No,
I
it's-
watched stuff.
That was funny.
It was funny. I love how just straight away I was like, how the hell are these two gonna fight? He was like, spinach, I can't afford this garbage. And then he just appears through the freaking can. I'm like, okay, we're just going straight to it. That's
Don't make fun of my spinach, you bitch.
I know. Freaking Dollar Tree used to sell that. Specifically ones that said Popeye spinach. I just like to add.
I believe that.
I missed that.
You didn't eat that.
Tried once. I did it for Popeye. I really fucking did, just so you know.
That's sad.
Hey, at least I attempted to eat my spinach. What did you do?
Eat everything but.
Yeah, exactly. And how do you burn calories? By doing nothing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So yeah, everyone, that was pretty much it for that one, and what a weird fucking battle, but I know I keep on saying it, but we kind of knew it was going to be a weird one to begin with. Not really much to really analyze to it, other than Toon Force, once again, is the superior force. When it comes to Death Battle. Because he was the second one that we know to really utilize that. Besides, it was him and the Mask.
Yeah.
And even then, we were talking, and they could beat actual fourth wall breaking beings. So we gotta keep that in mind. That it doesn't matter what you're capable of doing. Once you have Toon Force, you're basically better. You're literally better than God. I mean, hell, freaking Popeye here couldn't even be turned off by God. He was like, wait, why didn't that work? He's like, I ate my spinach. I was like,
no.
there is zero sense. It does not need to make sense, and I love it. The carefree mind of the animated writing back then. It was a lot more chaotic than we ever realized. What's there to really say? Other than that was just fun. Alright, so we'll leave it at that already. So, and it's gonna be not till March, right? Till we see another one?
I heard March.
Yeah, something like that. Wow, so we got a while before we really gonna put out another one of these, so but don't worry, we're gonna see if we can put out more stuff besides just video game reactions and all that, and if anything, we're probably going to be talking about the latest Spider-Man movie that just came out, because we just saw it today.
God.
It was good. It was so good. The memes are real. Alright.
Don't say it.
We're not saying anything.
Save it for when we talk about it.
Anyway,
by the time we talk about it, we can have spoilers in it, because by that time, you should have gone seen it already, and if not, then fair warning now and warning in the beginning. Don't watch it if you haven't seen it.
We'll leave big, giant words of big spoilers to the point where it might break your screen. Anyway, thank you again for joining us for this, and it's going to be a while before we get any more of these, so hang tight, guys. Lord knows we will. So, yeah, I'm Deviant Dario.
Infinite One.
You have a wonderful night.
Bye.